Oh! This week has been absolutely awful for me, everyone. And, you know, up front, obviously, the first thing I'm going to say here tonight on stream is I apologize for a week that was completely thrown into shambles and smithereens and ruin, basically, due to this illness I've had. It's a cold. It's a really bad cold. Okay. Yeah, you're going to hear me clearing my throat all night tonight. You're probably going to hear me sneezing, blowing my nose, snorting. You're going to hear it all. And I apologize. It's the only way that I can stream right now because this cold will not leave me. Started off on Monday
with an incredibly swollen and sore throat.
After the whole weekend where I had been doing things like those holiday wrestling sims and the holiday marathon. Okay. Tuesday was just as bad for Christmas Day. So I tried to come back on Wednesday and did one stream, and everyone told me I sounded so awful on Wednesday that I should just rest up and not do any more streaming. Well, Thursday I wake up, and I have some of the worst head congestion I've ever had in my life, so bad that I have excruciatingly strong headache. And
I can't even, like, stand up.
I'm kidding. I'm not even kidding. Like, 2 or 3 times during the day, I almost passed out because the pressure in my head was so goddamn bad. So then yesterday was already going to be my day off, Friday, to do errands and stuff with Kat. It was Kat's day off from work for us to do stuff. And I woke up in the morning and I felt pretty sick. And I said, listen, I'm going to try to tough this out with you today. And we'll see how things go. And
luckily we did. Like, we went out.
And actually, over the course of the day, I ended up feeling better. My head congestion cleared up. And my headache went away. And I was still congested, don't get me wrong. I was still blowing my nose and everything. But it was much better. We actually went out and for the first time all week, I had like a normal meal where I wasn't like feeling sick as hell and I was able to eat and feel good. And so we actually had a decent night out doing errands and the like and getting stuff done. And I was like, oh man, this should be great. I'll be able to come back tomorrow, you know, full force, thinking today I'll be back, right? Oh yeah, well, as soon as I try to go to sleep, now we go to the next symptom of the cold. So first it was the insanely swollen sore throat. Then it was the crazy nose and head congestion. That goes away. So now we've got to get, you know, the freaking
waterfall of phlegm down my throat.
At, you know, trying to sleep at 1, 2 in the morning. Can't get into a position where I can stop choking to death. And I choked straight from about, I'd say 1:30 a.m. to about 5 a.m. before I actually passed out from exhaustion and got about an hour of sleep. Then woke up in the middle of the night choking again. It was just like, what the fuck? What it is, guys, is normally I don't really get sick. Okay? I get things that happen to me because I am a streamer who talks all day. So, yeah, my throat will hurt, and oh no, I have a hoarse voice or whatever for a week or two, and, you know, I gotta be easy on my voice. I gotta have a lozenge here and there. That's a lot different when I actually get sick, and when I actually get sick, I get sick. Like, I get really sick, and that's the thing. This week, this cold really destroyed my body, and to the point where, like, I just felt so completely devastated. So, the good news is
that this is the final symptom. There's no other symptoms to a cold.
There's nothing else that could possibly happen unless my ears start falling off, or I guess my eyeball explodes and pops out of my face or something. I think we're pretty much done with the symptoms. So, I think, moving forward, I should be able to stream like I'm supposed to. Even though I'm not going to sound great, I hope, be able to stream for you guys.
The final symptom here of choking, which sucks because I've got this, I already have post-nasal drip, for those who don't know. I've had this my whole life. It's when you have excessive mucus that pours down the back of your sinuses into your throat, and it makes you choke, or it makes you, like, you know, basically have to blow your nose. Or for me, because why I still snort. That's why. If I don't, it actually makes me cough or sneeze, or I can't talk. I have to do it. I have to do it to clear my sinuses because I have post-nasal drip. I've had it my whole life. And by the way, if you've watched any of my stuff for the past over 10 years, it's always been like that, okay? It's always been like that. But it's just that for some reason, people, and I started live streaming, I guess because it wasn't me stopping the video and starting the video again, you started hearing it more, because, you know, I got a better microphone and all that. Before, it was just me using a camera, so even though I would still do it, I would clear my throat or I would snort or whatever, you really wouldn't hear it that bad. Now you're hearing it, like, up close and personal in high-definition audio, and it's like, it sounds like shit.
Yeah, I know, and there's nothing I can do about it, okay? So this sucks, and I apologize, everybody. I do. Now, some people being absolutely ridiculous this week, of course, immediately,
You should be going to the doctor. You should go right to the doctor.
yes, Christmas week at the doctor is definitely a place that's easy to get to. no problem. I'll be able to go right to the doctor. It's just so foolish. Ladies and gentlemen, it's this simple. In the United States of America, there are 3 kinds of health care. If you have no income or not a lot of income, you can get free health care that's actually pretty good and covers everything and everything's free. Or if you're rich, you can get amazing health care because you can pay for the best health insurance that covers anything. You get the best doctors and all of that, okay? Or if you work for a major corporation, you can usually get really good health insurance that's decently priced and will cover most stuff. I am in none of those groups. I'm in the 4th outlier group. I am self-employed. So there is a lot of positivity going on behind the scenes. The problem is all the work that I put into this entity, it's not a business. Self-employed people in the United States are fucked, all right? We get the worst health insurance there is in the entire country. It covers nothing, and it's the most expensive out of all of them because they expect us in the middle class of the United States to pay for the lower class. They don't make the upper class, the rich people pay. They make the middle class pay for it. So I'm the guy.
I'm the guy.
It's the guy who has to pay for all the people who get the free health insurance. So I'm paying $300+ a month for health insurance that if I were to walk into a doctor right now, $70 because I walked into the door. Oh, you need medicine? At minimum $30 up to $150 for your medicine. Oh, you need a test? Not covered by the insurance. That's hundreds of dollars. Basically, for me to go to the doctor, I have to have hundreds, if not $1,000 ready to pay at a moment's notice because I'm probably not going to get covered for whatever I'm going there for. Okay? For a cold, it would be one thing if, like, this week I had the sore throat and it lasted 5 straight days. It's the worst sore throat I've ever had. And I'm looking at my throat was inflamed in the mirror. I can see it looks disgusting. And there's sores and shit on my throat. Then I probably would have went to the doctor. But I knew this was a normal cold because it was progressing through the stages of a normal cold. I mean, my glands in my neck are swollen just like when you have a normal cold. Like, everything you expect from a normal cold happened this week. So I knew what was going on. Okay? I knew exactly what was going on. You know, I apologize to everyone that I was, you know, Monday I was supposed to do a Christmas Eve podcast.
Didn't happen.
Wednesday I was supposed to do a full day of streaming.
Didn't happen.
I did one stream and I sounded terrible. Thursday I was supposed to do a full day of streaming.
Didn't happen.
Yesterday was my day off, and today I was supposed to do an early stream.
Didn't happen.
It sucks. It's life. Okay? But we're moving on. I'm going to do my best. Definitely do my best to push forward, to feel better, to stream moving forward. But I gotta be careful because if I overwork myself, I'm just gonna be right back where I was. Or if I overwork myself to the point where I'm stressed and I'm tired, this sickness could come back. I don't want that to happen. I'm at the point now where I've gone through all the goddamn symptoms. So tonight, that's why I said we're either doing Minecraft or we're doing Blackout. Let's do something chill tonight. So there's not a lot of pressure. It's more relaxing. Okay? And it's just, you know, it's a nice
chill experience.
All right, it is. And that's what we're doing tonight. Let's not push our luck. Let's do one big stream tomorrow and see how it goes. Plus, I've got a lot of shit now this week I didn't get done. I've got a giant stack of bills, a bunch of shit I'm supposed to be doing around the house that I didn't get to because I was so sick I couldn't even fucking do anything. I couldn't even sit up to pay bills. Like, I wasn't conscious enough, and I've already made mistakes paying bills recently. I was like, I can't pay these bills when I'm delirious with fucking head congestion and shit, and then I end up double paying or not paying. Monday, okay, I'm going to do my podcast, finally. Yes, it's going to be now the New Year's Eve podcast. It's supposed to be the Christmas Eve podcast. A week later, it's going to be the New Year's Eve podcast, where we're going to cover all this stuff going on. So much to talk about now with the whole week gone, right?
This week has sucked for me. It really sucked because I planned this time with Kat. I was going to have a day and a half, 2 days with her, and I'm going to be very honest, I'm not going to go into it now because we're going to do the podcast on Monday, but basically our Christmas kind of sucked, and it's my fault for being sick. Like, we had all these things, we were like, man, we're going to cook, and we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and we still did it, but it's like, when you're sick, you can't put in your full positive efforts, you know what I mean? Like, we made these cupcakes that we made, and like, we didn't even eat them. I had like 2, she had like 2, and we never even ate the rest all week, and it's like, this sucks. This is supposed to be our first Christmas together, our holiday week, super excited, and it ended up kind of being deflating. In fact, I'd say yesterday was a much better day. Yesterday we spent all day together, much better day than Christmas was, because I felt a lot better.
Take a Glow did 150-bit cheers. Did you or Kat get any games on sale during the Steam and PlayStation Christmas sales? We bought nothing. First of all, I was supposed to be making money all this week.
I made no money.
Because I wasn't streaming. I made zero, okay? Like, zero on Twitch. And YouTube, who knows? I'm sure YouTube, I'm not uploading any new videos. I probably made nothing over there, too. So I spent no money because I've made no money. And the bottom line is I've got bills now due starting on the 1st of January. I don't know how I'm going to pay them because I don't have the money for them. It may be that they all are overdue for 2 weeks, and it ruins my credit until I get paid middle of the month from Twitch, and then I start paying them. I don't even know. I seriously have no clue what to do because this sucks, and there's nothing I can do about it. When I'm sick, I can't work. If any other job, I had an office job, I could force my way into work to sit there and type the keys on the keyboard. You know what I mean? But this is a job where I have to be here to talk to you constantly, and if I can't do that, I can't make money. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Just being honest. But no, I spent no money because the only money that I had was to run errands yesterday, like grocery shopping and things we need for around the house that we ran out of that we need right away. Outside of that, I spent no money because I have no money. Okay? I am the Night cheered and said, dude, holy crap, I thought you were dead and never coming back. Just saying if only speaking was holding you back, would have understood. But if you just played in silence too, the face has muscle. See, this is ridiculous. Yes, I'm sure you all would have attended every day if I sat here with excruciating head pressure to the point where I could barely keep my eyes open and stay conscious. You would want to see me try to play a game. Okay, that's really good for me and for you guys, right? And this is ridiculous because there were some people that were just completely understanding this week and were really nice to me. And I want to say thank you to anyone who was. But on the flip side, you got the complete asshats who are like,
Phil's not streaming because he's sick. Oh, what a baby. Or he doesn't care. It's like, what the fuck? I am sitting here Christmas week. You know, this week that I plan to spend with Kat and have special time and put on all these special events for all of you. I'm some of the worst I've ever felt in the past few years being sick. And people got to be negative dicks about it. Like, what the fuck? I just don't understand people. Like, how can you be like that? You know? How can you have zero feeling of any kind of sympathy or empathy like you've never been sick before yourself, right? Like, get the fuck out of here. These people are just insane. I just don't even know what to say, man.
Big Roach cheer says, I don't mean this is a negative way, but you could afford healthcare if you didn't buy a huge house and car. What an idiot. I'm sorry. You're an idiot. It has nothing to fucking do with anything. I don't have a huge house that I can't afford. I don't have a crazy expensive car. You don't know what you're talking about. You listen to all the wrong people. You should mind your own fucking business. Cats Like Jake cheered and said, hold on, I screwed up. I was thinking of your next retroactive event in honor of the holidays. Why don't you watch back some of your old Christmas videos? I watched a few a couple days ago. It was nice seeing you setting up the tree over the years. You had some neat ornaments. The banana condom, and shout out to the Christmas pickle. Bottom line is Twitch is a bad business. Twitch is not a good place to put out quality content. It's not. You are constantly nagged.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
All of that, baby. Do that, baby, too.